So today I wanted to have a catch up. I feel like it's needed, like I just can't dive back into videos without catching up. In my last video I talked about the things I learnt from taking a break off social media, and today I want to talk about more about why I took a break, my mental health update, and also, I don't know, whatever else is on my mind. Literally have not planned it, just decided I wanted to film this right now. Okay, let's talk about why I took a break off social media. Back in February, my Instagram account got hacked. So that was kind of the first inkling I got that things weren't exactly okay with my social media. And then I later on went through and unfollowed a lot of people and tried to be more conscious about who I was following, because I realized I was having very bad feelings towards it, or when I went on it, and ended up falling into the comparison trap and hating myself. And it was just, essentially it was fueling my depression, and basically that's why I had to take a break. When I look back on it, I was on a roll with my blog and I was feeling incredibly inspired and passionate about it, and I had just started formatting my videos really well, and they were really nice and stuff, but I burnt out pretty quick, and then I just felt like I needed a week off, and then it turned into 2 weeks and it just grew from there. And I stopped creating content. I think a big part why I took a break from social media, particularly for so long, was because I fell into a very bad lapse of depression, and that's where my mental health update chat is gonna play into things. Yeah, I have had kind of two major lapses in depression. The first one was earlier on in the year, where I kind of just ended up doing nothing, creating nothing. I lost all my creative drive, all my passions and everything. And I literally would come home from work and just watch New Girl, and that's all I did. And I enjoyed myself. I really loved it, and I think I needed to take that break and that space to allow the healing process and the feelings that I have to kind of emerge. I was just pushing things down, and I still am to an extent. I'm not healed. I'm not healed. So yeah, I had my first lapse of depression, and then I had a second lapse, which kind of started September and is still happening now. I feel like I'm coming out of it now, but it has been the worst I've ever been, really bad, and I just wasn't okay. Didn't really talk to people, aside from Luke. And my family didn't really know, my counselor didn't really know. And the thing is with depression, there's no specific cause. It just got really bad, and I couldn't figure out why, but it was just bad. It was horrible. And yeah. And for some reason, I've decided that I want to come back to YouTube right now. Because I guess deep down I've been waiting for a time when I'm completely healed from depression and I'm completely okay and anxiety doesn't affect me, but it does on a daily basis. And I was waiting for this time where everything was going to be perfect and I was going to be happy. But then I realised that time's not coming. So I may as well just do things I like now. I don't know, to describe my depressive lull a little bit more, things stopped tasting good. I stopped doing things that I like to do, and I just became a blob, because things started to emerge in my head, I think, and that scares me, so I just collapsed. Oh, that's what happened with when I was unwell. Literally stopped caring for myself, stopped looking after myself. I stopped doing yoga, stopped exercising, stopped eating healthy, stopped creating. It's been a very bad space, and one of my coping mechanisms is to smile my way through it, so that's what I'm doing. So you may be like, why are you coming back to YouTube when you're in the middle of a really bad depressive lull? And I'm wondering that too. I mean, I know the reason is because Christmas, and because in November I got really excited about Christmas, and I was like, I really want to do Vlogmas or some type of 12 days with the Brit for Christmas series, but I can't do it if I'm not making YouTube. And then the other thing that kind of spurred me on back into creating was because Luke and I went on our annual camping trip, and every year I always document it. I either take photos or I make a vlog or a series of videos or something. So I was like, I have to vlog. And then Luke got me a camera. So it was like, okay, we're gonna play with this new toy while we're on holiday. So yes, I made my first vlog while we were away on our annual camping trip, and that will probably be the next video I share, because I don't know. It was our 3-year anniversary and we always go camping, so that was really fun and exciting. And we also saw Crimes of Grindelwald, so I don't know, it was just a really exciting time. While I've been away from YouTube, I've gotten way back into Harry Potter. As you can see from my Harry Potter jumper, I am obsessed again. Obsessed. I got back into New Girl. As I said, I watched the entire series of that. I watched a lot of TV, which is fine. It's what I needed. It was kind of like an escape for me. I don't know, I did Inktober while I was away. I mean, I've always been a very creative person and I always drew when I was younger, but I kind of fell out of touch with that. And then I realized that I really like drawing, so I did Inktober, which was an amazing, exciting challenge. And this is Luna Lovegood, I don't know, some whales. This is Hermione pregnant. This was one I liked. It was like a representation of depression. This is beautiful. This is me and my dog. Representation of depression again. I read a lot of books as well because, Luke also brought me a Kindle. I mean, so much has happened in 8 months. I have to do a current favorites as well because there are so many things that in the past couple of months I've wanted to share with you, and then I realized that's right. You don't make YouTube videos anymore, so there are a lot of things that I want to share. I don't know, I think having a break from social helped me to find my passions again and find myself a bit more. I don't know if it helped me heal because apparently things got worse, but you know, that's a part of healing in itself, and I just don't know what to say anymore. I just took as much time as I needed, and apparently I needed 8 months, and now I'm feeling inspired to get back into it. It feels different and it feels good because I know I'm passionate about it, and for a long time I was questioning whether I even wanted to go back on and do YouTube and do this internet thing and whether I wanted to, but then I realized I feel so passionately about wellness and that I feel there's this empty void in the internet space of people who aren't talking about it, or things that I wanted to see happening that weren't. And then I realized I was passionate about this whole YouTube thing as well because I kept thinking about it constantly. And Luke was like, duh, of course you're passionate about it, but I just didn't see that for a long time. I think what scared me for a long time was because people thought it was weird, and because people at work started finding out about the depressions. But, you know, that's part of my life, and I'm being honest and open with you in the hope that I'll help you somehow. It's just going to be the same thing that it was 8 months ago. But I feel more sure and more confident in my space within it, because I was feeling really insecure about it. But I want to talk, the things I want to share on here is wellness, obviously, because I'm wildly passionate about it. Veganism, obviously, again. And also, I thought I might add in a bit of, like, celebrations, because I realized I really love celebrating things, and I think that I want to write more about and document more about celebrating every day. So I want to add more celebration into the everyday. Plus, I realized that I love Christmas, so therefore I love every celebration out there. Also, style might be sticking around for a little bit. Doing outfit diaries again, maybe. Babe vibes will come back hopefully in my interview series. And yeah, I just have to, my blog isn't even live. It's gone off the internet at the moment, so I have to get everything back in order. And it's gonna take me a while, but by January I think everything will be back online. I don't know, I feel very anxious, I think, and it's all coming out in this very like effervescent, like bubbly nature. That is where I am at. I'm very excited to get back into the filming of things and making of things and everything. I hope you're well. In the past 8 months, tell me what's happened with you. Where have you been? What have you been doing? I hope you have a very magical day, and I will see you very soon. All my love and good vibes. Bye!